Hello, my name is Ed Taylor. I'm on the faculty in the accounting department in the Carroll School of Management. I'm here to tell you about a little bit about our required course, financial accounting. It's typically taken maybe freshman year if you have a lot of AP credits and you're looking to fill your schedule up. It's a nice course to take right out of the gate freshman year. Or most likely you'll end up taking it sophomore year, first semester. So typically freshmen and sophomores take the introductory course. It's a course that teaches you about the language of business, accounting. A lot of people think it's just this boring topic with a lot of numbers and boring people that deal with it, but it's actually quite the opposite. We do a few things during this class. First, we teach you how to prepare the basic financial statements. Number one, the balance sheet. The balance sheet's a statement of assets, liabilities, and equity. Assets are something you own, like cash, like inventory, like property. Liabilities are something you owe. So maybe you have a credit card or a bank loan. That's a liability. And the difference is equity. Hopefully your assets exceed your liabilities, and that would give you equity. So that's the balance sheet. So we teach how to prepare the balance sheet. Next is another statement is called the income statement. I call this the scorecard. It keeps track of your profits and losses for a particular period of time. So if it's the year 2020, your revenue was 100,000 and your expenses were 90,000, you had a profit of 10,000. So it keeps track of your profits for a particular period of time. And lastly, we have the statement of cash flows, and that's generally a statement that follows where your cash goes. Did your business generate cash flow, positive cash flow? If you did generate positive cash flow, what did you do with that? Did you invest it? Did you invest in infrastructure? Did you generate cash because you borrowed money or paid back some of your liabilities, some of your notes payable, for example? So that's what the statement of cash flows does. So first chunk of the semester, we're dealing with the preparation of financial statements. And again, it's a new language. It's all kinds of terminology that you have never heard before. That's why it's called the language of business. So that's a big chunk of the semester, but probably the most important aspect of the course is not the preparation of the financial statements. It's the analysis of the financial statements. What do these mean? Okay, I know how to prepare the financial statements, but what do they mean? So the interpretation of financial statement, to me, is the key aspect of this course. And we'll look at real companies. We'll look at Amazon. We'll look at Apple. We'll look at Facebook. We'll look at Snapchat, Uber, Netflix, all kinds. Tesla is another fun company to look at. And we'll dissect and break down each of those companies' financial statements. So by the time you're finished with this course, yes, you'll know how to prepare the financial statements, but more importantly, understand what they mean. You'll be able to pick up Apple's financial statements and understand what they mean. So that, to me, is the most important part of this class. If you've never taken another accounting class again, I think it's critically important that you understand what these financial statements mean. So that's a little bit about what the course does. It's a very challenging course. Like I said before, it's the language of business. It's like learning a new language. So it is quite challenging. The reward is you're going to know the language of business. You're going to be able to pick up the Wall Street Journal and understand what is being said there. You're going to be able to pick up an earnings report and understand what it means. You're going to be able to converse with associates and your fellow students, as well as potential employers, about the language of business. So I think it's a critically important class. It's very practical. It's very something you'll use regularly. So that's a little bit about the class. It's my personal favorite to teach because you're walking into it thinking, accounting. You come out of it saying, wow, I really learned a lot. So that's a little bit about our course. I hope to see you in class sometime soon. Thank you for your time.